right, we are looking live. We are live, ready to go. What's up? Got a couple people in here, sweet. All right, so today's bonus is mobility, okay? And it's kind of specific to those who get tight, sitting at a desk all day, okay? Your hip flexors get tight, your low back gets tight because you're in that kind of crunch position all day, whether that's at home or at the office under normal circumstances, whatever. Even those who don't work that traditional desk job, but you're finding yourself at home more often than not now because of everything that's going on. This applies to you too. I know even me coming out here in the garage and doing these classes, I'm finding I'm sitting more now than I usually would during a normal class day, right? Like if I'm coaching 7 classes in a day, for example, I'm moving around. That's at least 7 hours of me up and moving around plus working out. So I'm definitely sitting more than normal. So this will definitely help break some of that up. Okay. We're going to go through a little stretch routine to help out. And the biggest part is that we want to save this on YouTube so you can refer back to it later. We're going to go through it pretty quickly. Under normal circumstances, if you can do it, I would suggest kind of maybe doubling the time of everything that we're going to do. So for example, starting out with pigeon stretch, we're going to do a minute on each side. I would go 2 or more minutes on each side. If it's just you by yourself, not necessarily today, but moving forward, if this is something you want to make part of your regular routine, I would double all these times. Okay, but I'm going to run you through it quick so that way you have an idea of what we're doing. Again, this will be saved on YouTube. You can copy down the stretches that we'll do, and you can make it part of your regular routine. Okay, so we'll go through the stretch routine. Second thing is going to be, I'm going to call it a get up series or move around series. So if you have been slamming away at the computer on calls, on meetings, on Zoom, whatever, on emails all day, set a timer. Okay, get up every hour and a half, move around. You should be getting up and drinking water anyway. Okay, if you've been seeing Coach Cassidy's posts and suggestions, perfect time to just do this little 3-minute stretch and movement session just to break up your day a little bit. Okay, that's if you're doing the classes at 9 or you're doing the classes at 5, great. If you're doing it at another time, great. But this is like in the middle of the day when you're getting up, going to the kitchen, getting some water, mix this get up series or movement series in just to stay active and stay loose. Cool? So we'll get it started. We're going to start off with pigeon stretch. We'll go through a series of other stretches that I have written down over here on my board. When I save this to YouTube, you'll be able to check in the description and see what the name of everything is, so you can associate name with the stretch and do it on your own time later if you'd like. Okay, so starting off pigeon on each side, 1 minute. I'm going to start our clock. And find yourself a spot, laying that foot down as perpendicular to your body as you can get it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 1 minute right, and then we'll hold 1 minute left. Notice I got no shoes on. I'm trying to set the tone for the session. Okay, should be slow going and mobility and whatnot. I did snatches the other day and I was sweating bullets. So this is a little bit of a different deal. Okay. Whole thing here is, like, I know I mentioned the body parts earlier, but we're targeting low back. We're targeting eventually our quads, our hamstrings, calves and ankles, IT bands. So everything that gets tightened up when you sit there all day, that's what we're going after here. Almost there. 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, switch it up. We'll go left side now, whatever side you didn't do before, send it in front. Pigeon stretch and go. 1 minute hold. You can also do this pigeon on a chair. Okay, so sometimes like in class, towards the end of class, we'll have you guys flip a box over to 24 inches or 20 inches, or 30, and throw that leg up on there. Same deal, you can do a chair, you can do a ledge, a bench, whatever you have at home. Truck bed would work. But ain't no vehicles in this garage. This is a gym garage, so I wasn't backing my truck up. You can change the angle of the pigeon stretch a little bit if you want to come from a different angle. That's fine. You don't have to do it on the floor every time. About 10 seconds. All right, come out of that easy. You're gonna switch back to your right side. Okay, the next one we're gonna do, a little calf and hamstring combo. So really Achilles calf and hamstring combo. So what we're doing is stretching out Achilles and your calf. The goal is keeping that foot flat on the ground the entire time. You're pressing into the ball of your foot, but you're not letting the heel come up off the ground. Okay, I should have used a different color sock so you guys can differentiate. But the heel's not coming up off the ground, but I am pressing in. So I'm pressing my heel to the ground and the ball of my foot on the ground. Okay, what I'm also doing is leaning forward. I'm tucking that ankle right up under my knee and leaning forward, okay? So why I call it calf hamstring combo and really hip flexor combo on this side is I'm getting work here. I'm also getting stretched down through here, okay, on my hamstring. And I'm also getting that opposite hand or opposite side quad stretch, okay? 30 seconds, we'll say it's already been 15. Five seconds. And come up, okay? Instead of switching to the other side, what we're gonna do, extend this foot a little bit. You're gonna plant your left hand. You're going to, if you can, take your right hand over here, grab that left foot, and twist your body, okay? Twist your body, okay? So we're calling it the twisted monkey, if you will. I have no idea where that name comes from, how it's applicable to what we're talking about here, but it sounds cool, certainly. We're gonna hold this 1 minute. Okay, so we're already about 25 in, 35 left. So obviously this is getting your quad. You did all those thrusters and overhead squats earlier. Feeling this for sure. Ten seconds. Three, two, one. You can release. Nice. Switching sides now. So if you did right side, now we'll go left side. Again, ankle underneath the knee, pressing forward. I'm not just passive here. I'm digging through the ground with my the ball of my foot and my heels digging into the ground as well. Okay, calf, hamstring, hip flex on the other side. 30-second hold. There's 15. Again, today, I'm taking you through it quick. We'll take this as long or short as you want to do. If you got 5 minutes, pack this thing into 5. If you got 20 minutes, stretch it out. And you can do all these movements. Go ahead, relax. All these movements as long or short as you want to do them, as long as you're doing them, right? Plant the right hand, extend the foot out, opposite hand, opposite foot, and twist. Okay, 1 minute. Grabbing that foot's too much, okay? Just leaning forward like that, same kind of idea, just not as intense of a stretch, right? If you can't grab the foot, just lean forward. About halfway. Keep holding, keep holding. About 10 seconds. This side feels longer than the other side. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let that side out, great. All right, flipping around. Back to the other side, okay? You're on a knee, you're on your left knee, your right leg is out in front. You're either pointing the toe forward or back, whatever's gonna give you a better stretch. The whole goal, though, is stretching the hamstring, right? So this is called a half split. Okay, full split would be if both legs are out, right? The half split, You're gonna take your nose down towards your knee. If you can, place the hands on the ground. We're gonna hold this 45 seconds on each side starting now. If you're tight like me, I know that's the whole reason we're doing this, you're definitely feeling it in the low back right now, but in a good way. So relax that neck, let the low back get a stretch as well now. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, switch. Good job. Flip it half split on the left side. Give you a second to get there. Going in 3, 2, 1, down. Good. 45-second hold here. Ten seconds. And good. Relax. Next one, you can grab a couple couch pillows. If you've got a little box, if you've got like a low chair bench you want to use, I'm going to use a wall ball. If you're super flexible, you don't need equipment for this one. Okay, but this is going to be that saddle position. Okay, we're trying to sit that butt on our heels. We're going to lean back. If you're super flexible, okay, you're not tight in the knees, not tight in the quads or anything, you can lay all the way back. If you are struggling with some of that flexibility, you can place a ball or, again, something hard behind you that you can lay on. Okay, even if it's like the edge of your couch, that's cool. Okay, we're going to chill here. We're going to go 130. Okay, opening up that entire front side. Okay, and then bonus is top of the ankles. Okay, top of the feet. Relax the neck. Okay, you can throw the hands back if you want. Oh, that feels good. Oh. This one's important to breathe in. Just relaxing. Check our time. 30 seconds. 30 seconds left. I'm going to come out 5 seconds early, but you guys stay there, okay? Very important. Careful coming out, okay? So bring yourself up easy first to neutral. Then you're going to come forward, okay? We put a ton of pressure on those ankles. So walk it forward onto all fours. Easily come off those ankles. And then we're just going to go a couple seconds to kind of counteract all that pressure. Okay? Kind of press back in like you're going to go into a track stance or a running stance. Go do some circles in there if you want. Shake it out, whatever, okay? So that was the saddle. All right, once you're done with that, get rid of that equipment. We're going to go shoulder scorpions. This is kind of a combo between two things that I've done in class quite a bit. Scorpion is obviously the one where we're stretching that low back out and the front side out, really, by going up and over, right? And then the other stretch would be that bicep opener and forearm opener, chest opener, where you're pressing back like this. We're going to combine the two, okay? I want you guys to, instead of straightening that arm out, I want you guys to go into a 90-degree angle, okay, with that left arm. You're going to take your right arm in a push-up position, press yourself over, And instead of coming way up and over like that normal scorpion, I want you to just sneak. Think about sneaking that leg over, like so, okay? Keep the chin down, chest down. We're stretching that shoulder, low back, and that front side right here, okay? We're just gonna hold this 30 seconds on each side. 40, I lied, 40. Should be feeling it in a couple different spots there. Halfway. Three, two, one. Good. All right. Relax. So for me, my right shoulder is kind of dinged up. If you have some serious shoulder pain and one or both sides, I should have said this before the last one, but one or another side is really jammed up when you try to do it, it's too much pressure. Extend the arm out, just do the normal bicep opener stretch. That'll take pressure off the shoulder and put it more into bicep, elbow, forearm. Okay. So I'm here. Left side now goes into that push-up position. The right side goes into that 90-degree angle. I sneak this side over, chest down. I'm going to hold this for 40 seconds. Three, two, one. Oh, good. All right. Awesome job so far. Last stretch in the routine is going to be frog stretch. Okay, we're going to stretch out groins. All right. Some of you, again, going to be a lot better than others at this one. Most of you would probably be better at knee at it than me at it. Not very flexible, okay, if I haven't said that already. So you're going to spread things out like so. If you can get that chest on the ground, awesome. Okay, if you're somebody that needs to go elbows, great, that's fine too. Or you can go hands. Well, we're going to hold this starting now for minute 15. Okay. If you can like press back more, okay, through here and sit the hips back more, great. If you need to lean forward, that's fine too. I know at the beginning of the day, if I try to do this, I have to really lean forward because my hips aren't ready to go yet. But if I've done a workout, like I already did a workout earlier, the 9 a.m. class, I'm able to sit back a little bit more. I know it's not great, but for me, that's about as deep as I can get it after I work out. Okay, to get out the elbows. Starts to feel good after a while, kind of tough at the beginning. That's a minute 15 right there. Let's go ahead and just take it another 15 seconds, take it to 130. You guys don't mind? Good. All right, on this one, I come up to my hands, I ease out to the front. Come out of it like that, okay, just to give groins a little break. I know I said that was the last one, but I'm going to switch things up. Just take 10, 15 seconds to take the hips and shift them forward, kind of counteract that feeling of the frog on either side before we move on to our get up series. Okay. All right, so that was the stretch series, okay? You can do double time on that. You can do, if that's what you want to do, like that time to math, it took us like 16, 17 minutes, not that much out of your day. If you want to do that in the morning before you work out or after you work out, same thing in the afternoon before, after you work out, great. If you want to extend the time, make it like a, just double everything, make it like a 35, 40-minute thing, you can do that. But I like those stretches in particular to stretch out everything through here, low back, quads, and hamstrings, for those of you that spend quite a bit of time sitting for work, okay? That was the static stretch piece. Now we're going to go through the get up series, like I said, or the move around series. So this is going to be a little bit more dynamic, very quick. We're just doing 2 rounds through. You can do as many as you want. You can do 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, a couple times a day. If you're doing it multiple times a day, just one's good probably. Again, every hour, hour and a half or so if you get up and you're drinking water. Okay, so speaking of, take a little drink. I'll walk back here and we'll start. Okay. All right, the first one called Bend and Hang with a squat. This is one I used to do back in my baseball days. Still do it today. Doing it forever. It's tried and true. You're going to take your squat stance, feet shoulder width apart. Okay. You're just going to bend at the hip. Don't worry about keeping a flat back or anything. Relax the neck and just bend. Okay. You're going to hold that for a 6 count. Okay. From there, you're going to take your hands, place them flat on the ground, go into a squat for a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, you're going to keep your hands flat, or at least as flat as you can, on the ground, and you're going to raise your hips again. See if you can keep your entire hand on the ground. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right? That's the idea. Try to get a little bit more of your hand on the ground for each rep. That was 1. We're going to do 5 more. Okay? So we'll go regular pace this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whole hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stand. Right? So that was 2. We got 4 more. Here we go. I'll let you count on your own. Cool. I'll count the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Oh, feels good. All right. Next one, Spidermans, 3 on each side. Okay. Looks like this. You're going to lunge out, right foot. Plant both hands. Bring it back. Left foot. That's 1. On number 2, let's throw some hip circles in there. 3 on each side, or 3 in each direction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Same deal. 1, 2, 3 on each rotation. That was 2 on each side. Let's do a third. Good. And back to the standing position. Okay, next one, slow RDLs. Okay, so this one, you're going to need something from your house, whether that's, you could use your laptop, you could use your phone, you could use, box of Nutri-Grain bars in your pantry, whatever. Okay, I'm going to use a 5-pound plate just to give you the idea, but whatever it is, should be small, something you can hold in your hands, no big deal. Okay, what I'm going to do, keep a fat back. I'm starting to squeeze my abs tight, squeeze my butt tight, straight legs, taking it all the way down as low as I can without that back rounding, right? Keeping a flat back. A little bit up top. These are slow RDLs. RDL, Romanian deadlifts. So straight legs as you can handle. If you want to get that upper back working a little bit, okay, when you take it down to the ground, see how my arms are straight? I'm going to pinch my shoulder back. So a little scap pinch there as well if you want to do 3 or 4 at the bottom of each rep. Get that upper back working as well. So that's 7 for me. If you can't, it doesn't really matter if you can touch your equipment, whatever you have, to the ground. I don't really care about that. I care about that low back staying flat. So don't go touch the ground if it's going to make you round. Okay, I can't stress that enough. So that's 9 for me. 10. Head should be neutral here. Okay, so at the bottom you shouldn't be hiked up, right? Neutral. That was 11 for me, but go another one. Boom. All right. Good stuff. Last thing we're going to do, 1 set of 30 seconds. You guys can do 2 or 3 if you want as you do this throughout your days. We're just going to go prayer stretch. It's basically going into that bottom air squat, same deal as like the bend and hang, except we're going to spend some time there. So instead of hands on the ground, we're going to go hands together or interlocked. So I'm here, I'm in my squat stretch. I'm shifting down. Elbows are driving my knees out over my pinky toes. I'm just chilling right here. 30 seconds. Take some pressure off the low back. Oh, it feels good. Ten seconds. You can shift weight into your heels, your toes, or not your toes, but your balls of your feet. Shift them from left to right. 3, 2, 1, and stand. Okay, so that was just a small little taste, small little series of a couple things you can do to take care of yourself throughout the day. Again, if you find yourself sitting more often than you would if you were normally at the office or whatever you're doing for your regular job, get up, do that series once or twice throughout the day, maybe every hour, hour and a half, something like that. That stretch routine is designed to be done once, maybe twice a day. It's super quick, or you can stretch it out. If you want to do a little bit longer, again, double those times that are on here. This will be saved to YouTube as a reference. Again, I'm going to write down the names of everything, so that way you can match the names of them to the actual stretches. You can make this a part of your day. If you got any questions on this, hit me up. Let me know how I can help you. If you got something specific to you, injury-wise, whatever. That's not that. What I just did was not meant to be like a replacement for you going to the chiropractor, right? But since we can't really do that right now, hopefully this helps and can kind of stem that tide in the meantime, right? Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for tuning in, and get after it. 2 p.m. Is cast for the equipment workout. 5 p.m. Don't miss the big show. You got the champ, Tia Claire Toomey, taking over the Waterside YouTube, so you don't want to miss that. Okay? See you guys later. Thank you.